Chapter 7, Sandhya gets the name Arundhatī and marries Vasiṣṭha. Brahmā, the creator of the cosmos, spoke to the venerable sage, his voice imbued with reverence and awe as he began recounting the tale of Sandhya, a story brimming with devotion, sacrifice and divine grace. Once Śiva, the supreme ascetic, had granted the divine boons to Sandhya and then withdrew from her sight like the vanishing mist at dawn. His presence lingered, yet his form was unseen. With a heart laden with gratitude and determination, Sandhya journeyed to the holy sacrificial grounds where the sage Medhātithi was engaged in his sacred rituals. The air there was thick with the scent of ghee and burning herbs, the rhythmic chants of mantras echoing through the sacrificial hall, a space where the mortal and the divine converged. In the stillness of that consecrated space, unseen by any mortal eye, Sandhya entered the sacrificial hall. Her presence was cloaked in the blessings of Śiva, a veil that rendered her invisible. In her mind, she recalled the image of the young Brahmin boy who had instructed her in the arduous rites of penance. Little did she know that this boy was none other than Vasiṣṭha, who had been sent by Brahmā himself, disguised as a humble brahmakarin, to guide her through her spiritual journey. As she sat in contemplation, memories of the brahmakarin's teachings flooded her heart. She saw in him not just a mentor, but envisioned him as her future husband. Her devotion to him was unwavering, and with this thought, she approached the blazing sacrificial fire, its flames dancing like tongues of divinity, reaching towards the heavens. Sandhya, with a heart filled with unwavering faith and the favor of Śiva, stepped into the fire, her form merging with its sacred flames. The divine sacrifice and the transformation of Sandhya. In that moment, Sandhya offered her very being as an oblation in the sacred fire, her body becoming one with the Puradasa, the sacrificial offering prepared with utmost devotion. The fragrance of her offering mingled with the divine aroma of the ghee, making it indistinguishable from the other offerings to the gods. By Śiva's decree, Agni, the god of fire, received Sandhya's body with reverence, and in his blazing embrace he transported her essence to the pure realm of the sun. The sun, Surya Deva, gazed upon the radiant form of Sandhya's spirit, and with his celestial hands he divided her essence into two halves. He placed these ethereal forms upon his chariot, their brilliance adding a new splendor to his journey across the sky. One half became the dawn, Prātaḥ Sandhyā, that ethereal time when the sun rises, painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson. This period, marking the transition from night to day, delighted the Devas as it signaled a time for divine rituals and prayers. The other half of Sandhya's essence became Sāyaṃsandhyā, the evening twilight, arriving when the sun descends, setting the western sky ablaze like a lotus in full bloom. This time, steeped in the mystique of the fading light, was pleasing to the Pitas, the ancestral spirits. It was a time when the boundary between the mortal realm and the world of spirits grew thin, allowing offerings to reach the departed souls with ease. The rebirth of Sandhya as Arundhatī. As Sandhya's ethereal forms graced the sky, her vital energies, prana, mind and divine essence, found a new manifestation. At the close of the sacrificial rites, Medhātithi, immersed in his devotions, gazed into the sacrificial pit. To his amazement, he beheld his daughter, radiant as molten gold, her form shining like the flames that had consumed her. With boundless joy, the sage lifted his daughter from the ashes, her presence imbued with the divine energy of the sacrifice. He cradled her in his arms, as if she were a precious sacrificial vessel, offering her a father's love and reverence. After purifying her with the sacred waters, he placed her gently upon his lap, his heart brimming with pride and affection. Thus he named her Arundhatī, a name that would resonate through the three worlds. Arundhatī, meaning one who does not hinder sacred rites, symbolized a purity of spirit and an unbroken dedication to the path of righteousness. Her very presence in the hermitage filled the space with an aura of sanctity and peace. The divine upbringing and the marriage to Vasiṣṭha. Arundhatī grew up in the serene hermitage of Tapasaranya, nestled along the banks of the river Chandrabhaga. The gentle murmur of the river, the rustling of the leaves and the chants of the sages shaped her childhood. Her radiance and virtues blessed the hermitage, transforming it into a place of divine energy. By the time she turned 5, her presence sanctified not only the hermitage, but the entire riverbank. Her purity and devotion became a beacon, drawing the attention of the Trinity, Brahmā, Viṣṇu and Śiva. Recognizing her unwavering devotion and the auspicious nature of her being, the 3 deities came together to celebrate her marriage with Vasiṣṭha, the son of Brahmā, and the very sage who had guided her spiritual journey in his disguised form. The celestial wedding of Arundhatī and Vasiṣṭha was a sight to behold. The cosmos rejoiced as the Devas, sages and celestial beings gathered for the grand festivities. The air was filled with divine music, and the skies showered fragrant flowers as blessings. From the sacred waters cupped in the hands of Brahmā, Viṣṇu and Śiva, 7 holy rivers, including the revered Sipra, sprang forth, flowing like liquid blessings through the earth. A life of righteousness and wisdom. With Vasiṣṭha as her partner, Arundhati's life blossomed in wisdom and virtue. She became a guiding light for countless generations, embodying the ideals of devotion and purity. From their union were born illustrious sons like Śakti, who carried forward the legacy of divine knowledge and power. The eternal blessings of Sandhya's story. As Brahmā concluded the tale, his voice echoed with divine assurance. "O great sage, I have narrated to you the sacred story of Sandhya, who became Arundhati, the embodiment of devotion and righteousness. This story, filled with divine grace and eternal truth, is a source of immense spiritual merit. Whoever listens to this tale with reverence and devotion shall see all their cherished desires fulfilled. This narrative is a gateway to the divine, purifying the mind and heart of all who hear it. Thus, the story of Sandhya, transformed through the fire of sacrifice and reborn as Arundhati, remains an eternal source of inspiration. It is a testament to the transformative power of faith, the sanctity of sacrifice, and the grace of the divine, weaving a thread of devotion through the fabric of the universe."